Hi Frans, I'm BooksMcD. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a book called The Secret Book in Scone Society by Ellery Adams. So this book was recommended to me because somebody found a list of books about books, and I love books about books, so I was like, I'm in. And then I did a little research and I found out that it was part of a trilogy, what I thought was a trilogy at the time, the other two books being The Whispered Word and The Book of Candlelight. But I recently found out that there's a fourth book due to be released at the end of January 2021 called Ink and Shadows. So that's kind of exciting for anybody who's into this particular series. So I've only read the first book, and I'll just let the cat out of the bag now. It was a 3 out of 5 stars for me on Goodreads. But there's nothing wrong with that. I just think this book is a little bit lighter, and I kind of categorize it personally as like a beach read, and it's a little bit Hallmark-esque. So like a beach read for me is something that's very casual and easy, and you could like read it in a day. It doesn't take a lot of concentration. Like I didn't read it in a day, but I'm sure you totally could. And so it's very light. Let's get into what happens, and let me just explain a couple of the things I liked and didn't like about this book. This review will probably have spoilers, so I'll just say that at the out. What happens is there's these 4 women who live in this small town, and some of them are business owners, and like one of them is a manager at a spa or pool or something, and we don't know anything about them, right? They have secrets, and we're going to uncover those as we like go through the story, right? So these 4 women get together because there's a murder in town. Uh-oh, and they have to solve the murder. I mean, I don't really know why they have to solve the murder, but like they just have to, right? And so they get together and they're investigating this murder, but they also like uncover this like realtor housing development scheme, and they're like going undercover and they're like gonna buy a house together, and like drama happens. And like while we go through the story, we're learning about their pasts and their secrets. And then like one of them owns a bookstore and has these magic powers where like she can find any book that heals any person, because like whatever you're going through, she like finds the perfect book for you. And then one of the other business owners owns a bakery, and she can like bake any kind of magic scone to like heal you as well. So they have like these magic powers of book finding and scone baking. I don't know, it's cute. Like I'm here for it, but it's fine. And so as the book progresses, I'm like, okay, like story's a little cheesy, but like I like it. Except the weird thing throughout the book, and I'll just say right now is kind of a pet peeve for me, is that it's so dialogue driven, and it's like exposition, you know, like people just say things that you would never say in normal conversation, like, yes, I will get this coffee mug down from the shelf for you, and then I will make you a coffee. And it's like, okay, but like you didn't really have to like explain every step to me along the way. Or like, yes, I will move this chair over next to your chair, and then we can sit next to each other. It's just like silly stuff like that. Like nobody would ever say that. I mean, maybe they would. I don't know. I hope you know what I mean by lines of exposition. It's like explaining something with dialogue that nobody would ever say out loud, okay? And it's just things that could have been described by the author as part of the scene. Instead, she's like making people say it, which every time it hits me, I laugh, because I'm like, let me think if I would actually say this out loud. And I'm like, nope, I definitely wouldn't say this out loud. And so those things always crack me up. One other huge thing that cracks me up. There is a love interest, okay? Our main character meets a love interest. Of course, it's a Hallmark movie and a book. But like literally, the love interest smells like pine. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm like cracking myself up. He smells like pine. I mean, like he's described as the perfect brownie man, but he even smells like pine. Like, come on. If I could just pick cliches, like that would be at the top of the list, right? So I died laughing a little bit with this book because I was like hard eye roll all the time. But did it make me laugh? Sure. Was it easy? Sure. Was it a little silly because of these things? Sure. But you know, I really liked that show Virgin River on Netflix, so like I think this might have been right up my alley had it been a TV show. So I will say I do actually kind of like this stuff sometimes, but I can't with the like long dialogue exposition pieces, and I can't with the dude smelling like pine. So maybe it's not that spoiler heavy of a review. That's all I really wanted to say about it. I don't really want to tell you what happens in the end. Okay, spoiler, they totally figure it out. They figure out who did it. They solve it. Everything's happy. Like, that's why it's perfect Hallmark. It's perfect. You know what I mean? The girl gets the guy, everything. But I am like slightly curious, like, are there more murders in this super small town? Because then, like, what are the other 3 books about? So I will say, definitely pick this up if you just want something super easy and light. You might get frustrated with it because you might be like, dude, smells like pine. Or you might get frustrated with it because of like the weird, what I'm calling weird dialogue, because it doesn't sound like anybody would actually say that. But otherwise, it's a cute little book. I mean, they got past, they figure them out, girl gets the guy, you know, murder mystery makes it a little exciting. It's fun. So if you're in for like a fun read, I would definitely give this a try. If Goodreads had half stars, I would say maybe it's a 2.5 out of 5 for me, but like it's a 3, it's fine. I had a good time. So I just wanted to talk about it real quick. Let me know if you've read the rest of the series or the, you know, what was, I thought, the trilogy, and let me know what you think. I hope you enjoy The Secret Book and Scone Society. Follow me on Goodreads, Twitter, Instagram, Litsy. I'm at BooksMcD and all of those things. And thanks for watching.